MTA International Africa, in collaboration with Uganda's national broadcaster UBC TV, successfully concluded its 4-day training in visual storytelling and documentary filmmaking. This was the seventh training offered to UBC TV ever since the inception of this mutual understanding between UBC TV and MTA in 2016. This 4-day training that mainly focused onto visual storytelling and documentary filmmaking was attended by over 60 trainees. On the last day, an award-giving ceremony was held where trainees were awarded certificates for their successful completion of the training. The Deputy Managing Director, UBC-TV, Mr. Maurice Mugisha, applauded the MTA team for their continued collaboration with the UBC-TV and always being available to offer technical support in form of trainings to the UBC staff in order to improve their services to the UBC-TV and the country at large.
And when I see every time they request and say we have an opportunity to train your staff, I am really excited because, you know, and we said this to the MTA Africa team when we went to the UK, that they've helped support not just UBC but all the other institutions they support here in Uganda in cutting our costs of, you know, human resource. For example, you know, in Flavia's budget this year there was a component on training, but we don't have that money. And what MTA has done is to come and be able to facilitate that. So what Flavia will do on her docket is tick it and say, I provided training on storytelling for the newsroom and production, but at someone else's cost, not at the UBC cost. So I really want to appreciate MTA. And can we give them a round of applause, really?
Speaking to some of the trainees, this is how they expressed their gratitude to the UBC TV management and MTA for organizing such a timely and befitting training.
Thank you very much, MTA, for this enlightening experience. It's been a very, very hypertensive or hyperactive 4 days training on documentary and visual storytelling. I think this is a training that we all needed here at the corporation. Most of the times we tend to get out of our fields of study and then go into the field of practice. But after a long period of time, we tend to forget some of the important things that do actually matter in making a difference. But beyond just forgetting, knowledge keeps advancing. And this training, I can say, is one of those testimonies of knowledge that is advanced, because we've learned how to use new creative styles that were previously not acceptable in, say, documentary or news making.
In this further interactive training, the trainees got a chance to interact with Mr. Wasim Ahmed Sokia, an international trainer for MTA from Mauritius. Speaking to Mr. Wasim Sokia about this training, this is what he had to say.
So the main reason of doing those training is about skill sharing. You see, I'm from Mauritius, I'm part of Africa, so to me, I think it's important to share whatever I've learned and whatever I can learn from Uganda here. So it's been very interesting. I've heard lots of stories from Ugandan people here, documentary stories, and I was happy to share with them my knowledge of documentary making. And you see, I think MTA, in a sense, is helping African countries getting together, skill sharing, learning things together, and making us a real power to the world.
Monica Said reporting for MTA International, Africa, Uganda.